This is a CBS2 News update. I'm Alex Dennis. Brace yourself for some very hot and humid days ahead. A heat advisory is in effect for parts of the tri-state area. Let's get right over to John Elliott with the forecast. John.
Yeah, I mean, this is serious stuff because it can really take a toll on your body. I mean, you can get sick with this kind of weather, and it's uncomfortable if you're not prepared. And let's get you prepared for it right now. In fact, as we scan the skies, 84 with sun in the city and a southwest wind at 5. Numbers. These are the numbers that just came into the Weather Center. In fact, the hot spot, Belmont by a degree at 85. Look at how much cooler it is, though, on the South Shore. That's the place to be. Dew points are up, so the moisture in the atmosphere is a lot higher. So the combination of the two with those high temperatures and those dew points that are way up here in the 70s, yeah, that's why it is unhealthy. Heat advisory for those numbers feeling like 95 to maybe 105. That is in effect now until 8 p.m., and it's for a good part of the area. And even though with that southwest wind, you're in better shape, Long Island, coastal Connecticut, you have the air quality that is suffering. So it's an air quality alert, and this has been expanded as well. None of this is really surprising. It's a big dome of sinking air that's supercharged. It's heated from the south and west. So a lot going against you. If you are going to the beach, lucky you, but please be careful. High rip current risk, and you got to have that sunscreen on as well. 94, close to records today. It'll be the hottest day of the year. Thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight. And then we break the humidity tomorrow, break the heat by midweek. Stay cool, Alex.
All right, John, we'll try. This extreme heat is forcing some classes to call it quits early. Several elementary schools in New Jersey are giving students an early dismissal, as well as a few in suburban New York as well. We have that entire list on our website. Meantime, a warning about the possible danger of sunscreen pills that promise to protect your skin. Senator Chuck Schumer says companies like SunSafe RX and Sunergetic are misleading customers. He says the pills are not effective in providing protection from dangerous sun rays, and he is pushing the FDA to get the pills off the market.
The trouble is the pills don't work. Don't ask me, ask the FDA. They have said they don't work. So why in God's name is the FDA leaving the pills on the market if they don't work?
Both companies say that the pills are safe, all-natural supplements that give your skin added protection against UV rays. And happening now, the New York Taxi Workers Alliance is holding a news conference outside City Hall to address drivers in financial despair. This comes after 59-year-old cash-strapped driver Abdul Saleh was found dead last week in apparent suicide. The New York Taxi Workers Alliance says he is the 6th driver to commit suicide in recent months. And police say a dispute between rival gang members apparently led to the gunfire at an all-night arts festival in Trenton early Sunday. 33-year-old Tahaje Wells was shot and killed by police after he allegedly exchanged fire with at least 2 other suspects. 22 people were injured, 17 by gunfire. And a man accused of stabbing his ex-girlfriend to death as she walked a horse at Belmont Park will face a judge today. CBS2's Clark Foraker has that story from Nassau County.
Police say they're not sure how a man was able to get to a back barn area at Belmont Park, where he allegedly fatally stabbed his ex-girlfriend. The 51-year-old victim's not been identified. A man who knew her says she was from El Salvador.
She was a really nice woman. Came in here also, always get stuff, you know. She was trying to send money always to her kid back in El Salvador, but that was it.
Police say security officials knew something was wrong when they heard screams and found a horse running loose around the barn area.
The female is what they call a hot walker. She cools the horse down. She walks him after they've done a training session. So she was walking a horse at the time of the incident, and he attacked her while she was walking this horse.
Police arrested 53-year-old Jose Franco Martinez at the scene and have charged him with second-degree murder. They say he's not a current employee at the track, but he may have worked there in the past.
Further investigation to see how he got onto the premise and where he came from.
Right across the street, there's a 3-foot gap in the fence. You can take the bars almost anywhere and separate them.
Police say the woman had multiple stab wounds. She was taken to the hospital by ambulance, where she was pronounced dead. At Belmont Park, Clark Foraker, CBS 2 News.
And with the weather warming up, the health department is gearing up to go after mosquito breeding grounds. Spraying will begin tomorrow and last through Thursday. Low-flying helicopters will be spraying marshes in Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and the Bronx. The spraying will take place from 6 in the morning until 7 p.m. For more information on the schedule, go to CBSNewYork.com. And the Kansas family is facing an enormous bill after an accident involving a piece of art. Look at this. You can see a young boy trying to hug this statue at the Tomahawk Ridge Community Center, in Overland Park, just south of Kansas City. It then topples over and breaks. It happened last month during a wedding reception. Now the 5-year-old's parents have been hit with a bill for $132,000, an amount they say they just can't afford.
Maybe this is like $800 or something. No, it's $132,000. I'm sorry, we're finished here.
Well, not exactly. The city says the artwork should not have been touched and wants the parents to pay. They're trying to get their insurance company to help out. And a Suffolk County police officer reunites a woman with her pricey engagement ring lost at a Fire Island beach. The woman called police over the weekend when she couldn't find the ring, valued at more than $20,000. Officer Edmund McDowell used his personal metal detector to find the ring, which was buried in the sand. No word yet if he got any type of a prize for finding that for them. That's your CBS 2 News update. I'm Alex Dennis. Join us in just a moment for a live Facebook after the show.